Well, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you taking the time to speak to us as we sort of gear people up for back to school season.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited. It's the best time of year. It really is.
Yeah, yeah. I love your excitement. I can feel your excitement. So let's start with what advice you would have for parents whose kids are maybe attending school for the first time or maybe enrolling in a new school this year.
So definitely, I would say if they're enrolling for the first time or transferring schools, I would say they need to do it now. Like sometimes families wait until they see school buses coming and then it's like a scramble and then it's a little stressful. I would say do it now, do it now, do it now. Call the school to know what the procedures are because some schools want to make appointments and some schools let people walk right in. Some schools are going to tell you certain things to bring with you because there's always paperwork. So make folders, be organized and be prepared for that. And most importantly, bring your child. Like let them see their new school, let them see their new teachers and people they're going to be part of their school family, and just be prepared to start that connection and collaboration. I know schools are always excited when we get new people to join our family. So
Totally. And what's the best way, sort of, to get your kids back into school mode, like to get them ready for the classroom and focusing again and in that routine?
it's again, it's almost like a almost do it now. School's starting. School's starting pretty soon for everybody. And while we are loving personally, I am loving, sleeping in a little and things. It is sorry, you don't get to do that, but but sleeping in is a hard thing to break. And for our kids and for ourselves as adults, getting back into that routine of starting to wake up earlier and to get back into some good habits of sleep.
And you talked about the importance of sort of, getting ready for the new school year now. When it comes to creating a routine, what tips would you have, whether it's for parents, teachers, students themselves?
Oh my goodness. Routines, right? Like it is. I read a thing, I feel like we've read things that talk about you form a habit in 21 days. And then I've
Yeah.
and then I've read that and I'm like, I read other research that says that's not quite true, right? It's almost like 2 months that it takes to form a habit. And um so I think being realistic about routines and habits is important because we can't start a school year or start any new thing and think, okay, well, we're going to dive in and we're going to set, a ground rule in 1 week and think it sticks. Like as parents, parents know, right? You can't tell your child anything and think it's going to stick when the first
Mm.
try. um, so creating routines, I think, is important. And the advice I would offer families is to involve your children in the process so that they can take ownership of it. It's That's important. Being realistic about what your child can do independently or with small support, and then make it very concrete. So one of the things that we do at school is we often will take pictures of the children doing the things we expect them to do. So like if
Hmm.
we want them to line up at the classroom door, like you can say line up, but boy, if you've ever seen a group of kindergartners try and line up without directions, let
Right.
me tell you, it doesn't happen. But taking a picture of them like you practice it and then you take a picture and you hang that picture right there at the door, they have a constant reminder and a visual cue. And at home, it's the same thing, right? You can create routines at home around waking up in the morning and brushing teeth and doing your hair um and you can have visuals. You could have little pictures pasted on the or glued on the bathroom mirror for your child to
Hmm.
be reminded, oh, I have to do that, oh, I have to do that. And then and it helps create independence and ownership. Those routines can happen and they are important because it's just a good life skill for kids and for all of us.
Well, any last words of wisdom, sort of, for the upcoming school year?
The two biggest things: be involved and then practice being present.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Corner. I feel like this was so helpful, and I'm sure we'll really get people geared up for the new school year. Have a wonderful day slash a wonderful weekend.
Thank you so much. You too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.